Let me also welcome on board Naveen Kulkarni on those earnings. Naveen, good morning. Let's start with D-Mart itself then. Footfalls continue to remain low, of course, a challenge that they're going to have to deal with. What's your take on the earnings this time?
So, D-Mart, one positive thing that has come out of D-Mart is at least the FMCG business has shown YY growth across its stores in the month of September. So, that's positive. So, the overall recovery hasn't achieved up to the mark of what we were expecting. Also, there is the changing landscape of more and more online. So, I think even D-Mart is going in that direction. So overall, I would say the slight negative surprise or slight disappointment on D-Mart earnings, which was expected. Important thing will be how the strategy shapes up from here. That's going to be the more important aspect for D-Mart. So the stock has been an underperformer for a while now. And I think more importantly, going ahead, how the discretionary picks up and the overall online strategy shapes up. These are the three factors which are more manifested for D-Mart from there.
Naveen, the dilemma for investor is that do you go for JioMart or do you go for D-Mart? Because the face of the retail is changing both in terms of platform and also in terms of approach. While D-Mart is a great brick and mortar experience, it may not be the best online experience. Is that something which is going to be a deterrent for D-Mart for a long period of time? Because they've not really got the e-commerce strategy right.
See, it could be a deterrent for some period, but the point is that while we are talking about that, we are also seeing that the whole business essentially is a very, very large business. The opportunity size is still a very, very large size opportunity, right? So from that perspective, of course, there is scope for any company to do well, even in the brick and mortar and the mix of online the companies can do well. The important factor here is that where do these retail companies make most of their money from? Retail companies actually make their money more from discretionary products rather than non-discretionary products, right? And for discretionary products, the landscape seems to be changing faster, and that's where the challenge is. So from that perspective, how they are able to place themselves, especially in the online segment, in the discretionary space, I think that's where the biggest challenge could come through D-Mart. So that business model they have to crack. I'm not too sure whether JioMart has cracked the business model also on the discretionary side. So that's going to be one of the biggest, I would say that challenges that the mart kind of businesses which are essentially selling most of their I would say that most of the revenues come from not discretionary, but the profits do come from the discretionary. That's going to be a very, very interesting thing to look at how these companies are able to manage that. So I don't think so even JioMart would have cracked that, but probably in the future we'll see how these businesses evolve.
Naveen, let you go on that note. Thanks very much for giving us your assessment of some of the crucial earnings as well as what the outlook is. Let's take a quick break, come right back for more.